everyone, are you ready for the next story? As you know, I was a Pharisee, so I know a lot about the Bible. I think that some of the best parts are the parables told by Jesus himself. A parable is a simple story with a deeper meaning. Jesus told parables to explain important truths about following God using everyday illustrations that everyone could understand. Some parables are stories about things that get lost and are then found again, such as a lost coin and a lost sheep. And then there is this story about a lost son.
This story is from Bob Hartman's Rhyming Bible, Every Last Son. A man had 2 sons and he loved them, but one of them went astray, took half the man's cash and made a mad dash to a country far, far away. The son went and spent all his money. He gambled and partied all day. It didn't take long, and when it was gone, his friends all just wandered away. For every last son is special, no matter how far he roams, so the father will wait just as long as it takes until his lost son comes home. And then, when things couldn't look harder, a famine came on to that land. With nothing to eat, no shoes on his feet, the son hoped for some helping hand. When no one would stoop to assist him, he found a disgusting job. Feeding the swine, he wished he could dine on the grub they sucked into their gobs. For every last son is special, no matter how far he roams, so the father will wait just as long as it takes until his lost son comes home. And then the son came to his senses.
"Just what am I doing?"
he said.
"I'll go to my dad, admit I've been bad, and work as his servant instead."
At once he went back to his father, and when the old man saw his boy, he started to run towards his lost son, racing and jumping for joy. For every last son is special, no matter how far he roams, so the father will wait just as long as it takes until his lost son comes home. And there, in the arms of his father, the son, just as planned, bowed his head.
"I'm not worthy, Dad, to be called your lad. Let me work as your servant instead."
But the father just smiled and said,
"Nonsense."
He called to his servants,
"Come here. Bring a robe now. Go kill a fat cow. My lost son has just reappeared."
"Not fair," said the older son, grumbling.
"But right,"
said his patient old dad.
"Your brother was dead. He's alive now. Instead, it's time for us all to be glad."
For every last son is special, no matter how far he roams, so the father will wait just as long as it takes until his lost son comes home.
That was a great story, don't you agree? Whenever I read it, I realise it could have been written about me. It was not a bunch of pigs and a rumbling tummy that made me realise that I was going the wrong way. God spoke to me directly in a flash of light that blinded me completely. After 3 days of darkness, I turned my life around and joined God's side, and I have never looked back. Just remember, whenever you go astray, God is there, waiting for you to come home. What a party that will be.